Hi. Bad way to start. I'm sorry. Hopefully that goes away after a while. It's dry throat and cold over the Christmas holidays. So let's start again. Take two. Hi, my name's Jeff Goebel, and this is an Orange Shirt blog. This one's from my bedroom cam instead of the one that I post to early in the morning. So today I posted another video. Actually, I posted two. I posted the daily, day 4, and also one that I tried, experimented with outdoors. And I had to edit it a bit because there was audio noise and crazy noise, and then I messed up the editing a bit. So it's not one of my favorites, but unfortunately it's got a different background, so it seems to be one that people are watching. I also shared the 10-second video site with a lot of private Facebook friends, and I shared frogstar.tv with a few other people, where the longer videos are. My YouTube channel, Frogstar42. So we'll see whether or not I get some reactions, some comments from people that I trust not to be too mean. And essentially what I want to establish is it a watchable format? Am I watchable? And what can I do maybe to improve that? And once I've established that I am not horrible, then I can explode and get into all sorts of ideas, which I will share along the journey with you. And I think that's going to be kind of interesting. But I've got lots of ideas, and some of them I think are too good to even mention here. But the idea of having an orange shirt and going out, let's just pick one as an example, and doing lunch reviews, because I eat out lunch most days. And in Toronto, there's a lot of places to eat, but I'm a very finicky eater. I don't really eat an awful lot of choice. So I could review burger joints in Toronto, the Orange Shirt Burger Reviews. And the cool thing about it is if we build an audience, then you can do burger reviews too. You just have to wear an orange shirt. And we'll build them into frogstar.tv. So you could have your own sub-channel where you review burgers in your city or even in my city. I also like all-you-can-eat restaurants, and I could do little mini reviews of that. Can walk around the street and do things. I'm also a techie guy, a nerd, Android and iPad and Windows and the internet, and I could probably review products, websites, Android apps, all sorts of different things. I watch a lot of TV. I can comment on those. Different options just to take into different directions. I find that if I have a focused purpose in my conversation, it's a lot better than just turning on the camera and talking and rambling, because then I tend to repeat a lot of the same things and I get a little bit conscious in my head. Did I tell you about this? Or a little bit more obsession crazy. So in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about what I call the William Hung syndrome. Now, you might recognize that name. William Hung was on one of the early seasons of American Idol, maybe the first season, but I don't think it was the first season. But anyway, he was a tiny little stature man from Asia somewhere. Hung, probably, sorry. So he gets up and he makes his very timid remarks and comments, and they kind of like him. And he thinks he's going to sing, and then he sings horrible. And he becomes a joke. But he sings so horrible, without knowing that he's horrible, that it becomes a huge success for him. And he actually rides that wave of being bad. And he does a video, a Ricky Martin video, and he does all sorts of appearances, and he tours. And he was really bad. But the point that I'm making with this is that if we are to believe this, and I'm still not 100% sure that I do, but if we are, then a lot of people let him go through knowing he was bad and building up his confidence. I'm sure he must have had at least a few friends and family. And he said, I'm going to audition for American Idol. And they didn't go, what? They went, oh, good for you. You'll probably get on. And built up what I can only assume was false confidence. Now, this is actually pretty mean of his friends and family. Unless everyone was in on a joke and it just was a joke, it's pretty mean to tell someone, oh yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was great. You're a good singer. And so I think that I kind of have a little bit of the William Hung syndrome in that I don't know whether I'm horrid and bad and unwatchable until a few people tell me that I trust and a few people tell me that I don't trust, complete strangers. Because strangers are going to say, yes, I can watch. I mean, people I know, friends, the ones that I've shared with so far, are probably going to say, yes, I can watch that. It's fun. You should do it. And then maybe never watch again. They're probably not even watching this one. They've watched day 1 or day 2 or my intro video. Or if they watch the South Street Burger video, they may not have watched any more. So it's an interesting phenomenon that the internet and talent shows and things are happening. Because American Idol knows the talent shows, the first week gets higher ratings because people tune in to see the people who just don't know they're bad. And it boggles my mind how they got there, because they have to know they're bad. I mean, they have to just be going to be on TV. It's the only logical explanation other than extreme cruelty that their friends and even the people at the show must have said, oh yes, we'll put you through it. That's quite an act. They might really like that. I just can't comprehend it. So I'm making these videos and I'm going on my journey, but I'm taking it slow because I just, I have that I would like to believe that if I get a good comment, a good topic, that I can talk and my videos may be worth sharing without me having to do silly little stunts or fall down accidentally or jump off a roof or any of the other stupid things. Because I do have a lot of cool ideas. And actually, one of the ideas that I have for this project is to start side projects, to audition the viewers to help me as a project manager or just as a partner, to go down and examine some of the business ideas that I've come up with over the years and talked into the camera by myself about. Website ideas, business ideas, concepts, most of which actually can be done small with a small budget. I happen to own an internet hosting company, so that makes internet hosting free. That wasn't a plug. Well, it was a plug, but it wasn't in self-esteem brain. So I've got quite a few ideas, and the concept of inviting the viewership or the fanship to participate in some of that excites me, because a lot of my ideas tend to be ideas that get community together or get the world together in areas where if people want a secondary income, there are lots of ways on the internet to get it. I'd like to be one of them. And if I built up a little bit of trust, I'm not a scam. It's really hard to find the ones that aren't. So if I could create a series of jobs or income streams for partners in various business projects, I think it's an interesting idea, and we'll examine that together. But for now, I'm just taking it slow, and I'm waiting to see if I am watchable and whether or not people think I need guidance. So I'm welcome to hear any comments in the YouTube page or on frogstar.tv's page, and we'll take it from there. Soon, these will start to be more interactive. I'll see the comments and I will respond, and we'll take it in that direction. But for now, my name's Jeff Goebel, and this has been an Orange Shirt Evening Blog.